What's up with my peoples? How y'all feeling out there today? You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody doing well. Hope everybody had a good and productive new year. First of all, I wanted to send my condolences and my deepest sympathy to the folks, to the victims that happened in New Orleans. I kind of got up too late today because I was going to do a video on myself, but yeah, I just wanted to say that. Plus, also, I want everybody to be tuned in for the exclusive interview with Mr. Servon. It's jumping off this Saturday. I haven't got a scheduled time yet, but it will be this Saturday on BrainRents_PC live video with Mr. Servon. But I want to let everybody know to like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell whenever you want to get a subscription to look at the page and get notification to the page or whatever. But before I get started, of course, like always, the topic of the video is disturbed, disrupted family. So, you know, from the rip, you know, like always, I want y'all to go ahead and check this clip out right quick.
Household that's super out of order, typically the woman is imposing her will on the man. Because women typically, because women, I mean, you can't be in order if she's doing OnlyFans, right? Now we have a society where men and women have been told we're equal, right? And we have an equal say, you just have to find a balance, etc., whatever. And the issue with that is ever since we've gotten power, what's happened? We've left our husbands, we've gotten into all this debt, we've gone on OnlyFans, all this shit, right? So that tells me women, we don't make wise decisions on our own. But we've been told that we do, and we really don't. We've been told that we're smarter, and we're really not. And I think that leaves us to live in delusion, when I think you're supposed to trust the guy you have kids with to follow his judgment. If you were at work and every time your boss wanted to make a decision you argued, that would never work. Right? So we'll give the best of us to our boss, but we won't give it to the person we're having a family with. It's backwards.
Now, did y'all hear what this woman just said, man? You understand? Like, did y'all actually listen, penetrate, and fathom what this woman just said? You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like today, within the black culture and the black society, that's what the type of picture and the narrative that they paint for the black family, that a woman compromises her home because the man allows it to. You understand? And I just don't feel like that nowadays within the black culture. That's not how, matter of fact, it ain't what I feel like it's supposed to be. It's not, and it's not how it's supposed to be. You understand? You got the women out here that's imposing they will on the man. You know what I'm saying? And it done got to the point to where like women control the relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that's a problem within the black community. That's a problem. You know, because whether women want to look at it and realize it or not, and I'm not trying to say this to make it look like without a man that none of this can happen, which that's really the case if you really want to look at it. But men, women, people in general, families have to understand that a father is supposed to be a part of the home. You understand what I'm saying? It's damn near like you trying to buy a car, and if the fucking tire go flat on it and you put a donut on it and say that's okay, the car is all right. The car is not all right. And the home is not going to be all right. And it just be a lot of fakeness going on within the households, because I want to, first of all, I want to give shots and big props to the single moms out there. You know what I'm saying? Because they do a good job, and it's not always their fault. It's not always their fault that, you know, the man, you know, does what he does and, you know, the marriage ends up in divorce. It's not all of the man's fault. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, big up to the single moms. But what I'm saying, it's like women inside the family nowadays, it's like they think that they can fucking just do what they want to do within inside of the family. And I'm going to say this, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this, and this is just me talking, but, you know, it's really opinionated, but it's also a fact as well. If you, as a man, allow your woman to compromise y'all's relationship and you give her power and let her run the household, to me, you less than a fucking man to me. You know what I'm saying? And I've said this time after time, countlessly. You understand what I'm saying? It's like women think that because society has painted this picture like you supposed to be the head of the household. I don't know if they watch too much fucking Love and hip hop and all of them bullshit ass shows, but it's like women really, really think that they are in control of their households. And you're not. And I'm gonna just be all the way real when I say this, and I don't want to insult women. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just speaking from experiences of me being a male child, being raised by a single mom, my damn self. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the reason why a lot of men act how they act, and the reason why a lot of men are emotional and carry themselves like they carry, the reason why a lot of men are turning feminine and homosexual is because you was raised by a fucking woman. You understand what I'm saying? A woman taught you how to be sensitive and be feminine. A woman taught a lot of these men out here how to be fucking emotional. And it ain't their fault, because a woman can only teach a child or whatever is what they know. It's a man's job to be in the house and implement structure. It's a man's job to be in the fucking house and lay the law down. Lay down law and put his fucking foot down. You know what I'm saying? And like the woman said, women do not, I'm not saying all of them, and I'm not saying all the decisions, but a lot of this shit, y'all know just as well as I know, women do not make decisions based off facts and rationality. They base a lot of their decisions off fucking emotions. And like I said, and like I've said, countless amounts of time. You know what I'm saying? When women, social media plays a part in it, because social media got this shit all fucked up out of here. And just like I tell a lot of women think that they have options because you got fucking 300 niggas DMing in your DM damn near every morning when you wake up. So the man that you actually with or love or supposed to be with, you kind of like is not gonna value his love because you think that you have options. You understand? You think that you have options, and in some cases you might do. In some cases you might do. You know what I'm saying? And society paints this motherfucking picture from all of these bullshit ass Love and hip hop and all of these motherfucking shows. Society paints this picture like y'all are actually right, but you're not. But you're not. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to try to make this a sexist thing. I really, 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 really don't. But like statistics show, and just like it is, black marriages nowadays in times is at a fucking all-time low. It's at an all-time low. It's like motherfuckers, people are not out there marrying for love no more. You understand what I'm saying? People is not out there marrying for love no more, and these is fucking facts. And like I said, it's like black relationships nowadays is a fucking negotiation process. You understand what I'm saying? And women, y'all have to understand that, yeah, and I kind of like get it, that, you know, when you out here doing shit yourself, taking care of yourself, yeah, you ain't gonna want to bow down to a man and let him tell you what to do. But I still feel like it's more of the woman that has to be more humble because you can take care of yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not a fucking negotiation process. It's just not. And like the woman said, and then this is what's crazy about the whole thing. This is a fucking white woman that's saying this shit, man. This is a motherfucking white woman that's saying this shit. And, you know, she didn't come out and necessarily just say the black community or the black culture, but you know what she was fucking talking about. And that's kind of embarrassing. That's kind of embarrassing because the shit that she was talking about in the clip mainly happens where? In the fucking black community. It just is what it is. Women, y'all actually think in y'all's minds that you're stronger than a fucking man. And you're not. You're not. You understand what I'm saying? You're not. If somebody breaking your house or a burglar or somebody breaking to y'all house, who the fuck you gonna be looking to jump up first? Who you gonna be looking to jump up first? You understand what I'm saying? So we gotta, you know, in some situations, y'all might be a little smarter and, you know, have better jobs and all of that, but that still does not mean that you should try to disarm the man from his rightful fucking duties. You want him to take care of you. You want him to provide for you. You want him to protect for you, but you still think that you should fucking do what you want to do? And just like the woman said, like, come on, man. Come on, man. And then that shit is really just embarrassing and kind of hurtful. You know what I'm saying? We think that we can bring shit like fucking OnlyFans into our household and that's supposed to be normal. A lot of this shit with relationships is not working. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes this shit is just mind blowing. And another thing, like she said, all of that shit that women is thinking in their head, it causes y'all to live in fucking delusion. It causes a lot of women to live in delusion. And just like she said, I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. Which one is more? Just think and ask yourself this question as a woman. Which person is more important to you in your household and just your life? Your boss or your motherfucking man in your relationship? Just think about that. Cause you're like she said, when you go to your motherfucking job and your boss tell you something to do, you're not finna argue back with him. You're not finna fucking argue back with him. You understand what I'm saying? And see, like when I meet women, you know, I ask these type of questions to women, you know what I'm saying? And let me rewind a little bit and say that, you know, like in fling relationships, like if y'all just fucking around, y'all don't live together and, you know, y'all just boyfriend and girlfriend, all right, yeah, I expect, yeah, you know, your boss to come first, but I'm talking about in a real live-in home relationship. A man is not gonna, I guarantee you, if a man really, really loves a woman, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna go on and go. Let y'all get back to y'all day. If a man really, really loves a motherfucking woman, he's not, and it had to be his job or his woman, man, nigga, fuck that job. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking, this is my lady I'm talking about. This is my fucking woman. This is my baby. This is who I sleep with every night. And just like I said, man, y'all can look at the situation of how y'all want to look at it or whatever, but, you know, I just see nowadays, and I ain't the only person that say this shit, that and y'all, and a lot of y'all women, y'all have to understand this. A lot of times that's why men don't want to love y'all wholeheartedly. They don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to go through some shit or something to figure out. And then that's another delusional ass thing. Women think that they just want to be in a relationship or a marriage and everything is supposed to be motherfucking happy. As soon as some shit go wrong, she ready to dip off or ready to go. You ready to go to one of them options that you got in your motherfucking DM. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go on and leave now, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to catch y'all on the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And don't forget, you know, the exclusive interview coming Saturday with my partner, Mr. Servon, one of the biggest artists at No Limit Records, Tell All Video. And click the link in the subscribe button and check out the other videos that I have been posted, the previous videos that you see on the screen. Y'all have a good time and check it out. 1.